Why are some of you guys still wearing crap socks? Why? Why? Well, I can tell you why. I put out an Instagram poll, asked my audience, what makes a bad sock? Got some interesting feedback. A lot of you guys figured out some key problems. But I think some of you guys still need some help. So here are my 5 ways to spot a bad sock. 1. Bad fabric. Some socks just don't have the right combination of fabrics to make your feet feel comfortable. For example, there are some socks that have like a low cotton count, like somewhere underneath 60%, but it has way too much polyester, which can make your feet sweat. Now, I'm not saying polyester is bad, but oftentimes you need the right combination to make your feet feel comfortable. So my recommendation is this. Look on the back of the sock that you're interested in. Look somewhere between 60 to 80% cotton. Comb cotton is quite common. It's used for everyday use. It's quite breathable. You'll be fine if you choose something like that. Number 2, a cheap mystery brand. That's also a sign of a bad sock because there are a lot of copycat designs out there. Here's an example. When I was getting into socks, I was just buying anything that just looked good. But what ends up happening is there's a strong possibility that these type of socks are going to tear really quickly because it's made so cheaply. They'll probably last you about 2 weeks. It's not worth your time. So my suggestion is, if you don't have enough information about this brand, let alone what's even in the sock, don't buy it. Number 3, socks that just don't stay up. Now this is a tricky subject because the reality is everybody's legs, feet, calves are different. And because of that, some socks are simply just don't work for everybody. Especially for my friends out there that have bigger calves, certain socks are just not going to work for you. So my solution is this. When you are looking at a sock brand, look for information on the tag, on the back of the tag that says things like stay up technology, Terry cushioning. Those are some key terms to look out for because attention is given to key areas like the arch and especially the cuff. You want a cuff to feel a little bit more snug. Number 4, socks that have holes in slip. Now, a lot of this has to deal with the person. So there are just people that wear their socks hard. They don't buy a lot of socks, so the ones that they get, they wear them to everything. Of course, they're going to be holes in your sock eventually. However, you might be choosing a sock that's also too thin, which also contributes to the issue. So my suggestion is, if you like a brand, make sure you find a brand that has a medium thickness to it. Don't buy socks that are too thin. Also, if you're having issues with socks that slip, that tends to refer to more no-show socks than anything else, which I'm wearing the other pair. This is an ankle sock. There's hardly any issues. I never have an issue with an ankle sock coming off my foot. But since we are getting into no-show season, what you want to be on the lookout for is you want to find a no-show sock that has enough of a gel pad strip that's often located around the back of your heels. And speaking of heels, I like no-show socks that come up at least up past the halfway point of my heel. I find better success around that area. A bad price. Yes, it's possible you may have spent too much money on a pair of socks and you experience all these issues that I just mentioned before. But the thing is, price is subjective. I found a pair of socks that are between 10 and 12 bucks and they do just fine. They've lasted me up to a year to 2 years. But there are also socks that are around 15 bucks and higher that I own and wear. And guess what? They've lasted me up to 6 years. So the thing is, the higher end spectrum of socks tend to have higher quality fabrics. There are more technologies applied to them where it increases the durability and the longevity of the socks. But a lot of you guys tell me, oh, that's just too much money, blah, blah, blah. Then, you know, even saying 10 bucks is too much. My response to that is, what are you doing on my page? What am I supposed to do for you? I can't save you. I can't. No, just kidding. Maybe. But no, the thing is, it's about the attitude that people have towards socks in general. There are folks that can care about the suit, the tie, the shirt, the polo shirt, the jeans, the sneakers, and then I don't care about the socks. Well, if we care about style, aren't we supposed to care about all aspects of that and how we represent ourselves? So the thing is this, if you want quality socks, oftentimes you're going to have to spend to get that quality, the results that you're looking for. But we're going to go into that in a different video. However, I did pick out some socks myself that are all under 20 bucks. I have a link in my description down below. Check that out. And I'm going to help you guys out. It's not too late. There are plenty of good socks out there. Just check out my other videos. There's tons of good stuff out there. So that's it, guys. Stay tuned for the next sock game.